הגואל עושים מקורו, יברך את הניירים, ויקרב בהם שני. המלאך הגואל עושים, המלאך הגואל עושים מקורו, יברך את הניירים, ויקרב בהם שני. שם אבותיי, שם אבותיי, אברהם ויצחק, וייתנו לרוב, וייתנו לרוב, מקרב הארץ. בשם אבותיי, בשם אבותיי, אברהם ויצחק, וייתנו לרוב, וייתנו לרוב, מקרב הארץ.
המלאך הגואל עושים, המלאך הגואל עושים מקורו, יברך את הניירים, ויקרב בהם שני.
בשם אבותיי, בשם אבותיי, אברהם ויצחק, וייתנו לרוב, וייתנו לרוב, בקרב הארץ.
David, I love you, and I wish you everything the best. Who's next? Please. Mommy?
Sarah, say I love you to David. Say hello. Say I love you, David. David, we love you, and it's going to be a wonderful night. Sarah, say I love you, David. I love you, David. Okay.
דויד, אנחנו אוהבים אותך, ומזל טוב, ותגדל. ביי.
דיוויד, שאנחנו נזכה לחתונה שלך כמו שהגענו לכאן, אנחנו נבוא גם לחתונה שלך בעזרת השם, ושתהיה תמיד תמיד חכם כמו ונחמד כמו היום. כך.
דיוויד, בשם סבא וסבתא ובשמי, אני מברך אותך שיהיה לך כל טוב.
דיוויד, יא עיני, יא רוחי, יא נפסי. הכל, כל מה שהייתי יכול לאחל לך, נשמה שלי.
David, we want to wish you lots of mazal tov on your bar mitzvah, and we love you.
I'm supposed to tell David I'm supposed to tell something, so David, I wish you a happy night.
Mazal tov, David. I'm very happy for you.
Now.
David, have a very, very good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
David, Mazal Tov. I love you very much, and you know I mean a lot more than that.
Happy Bar Mitzvah, David, and I love you. I forgot to say happy birthday.
Sarah, shut the light off and put it back on. Oh, okay. One more time. One more time.
Look, Mama has some food.
Sarah, you want to wear lipstick? One lipstick?
Okay.
One lipstick?
Thank you.
They made a shit.
Gonna get more? Come this way. He gets it from the school in Israel. All right, just wait. Turn around because he just came from Chicago. They're not coming in. Come on, darling. Get in here. You better not leave for Chicago.
looking at me, please. Looking at me, please. Looking at me. Looking at me. That's it. Looking at me. That's it. 1, 2, one more time. That's it. We should mazel tov teacher the video. The video, Mr. Mar.
David, מזל טוב. Okay, got it.
Okay, here we go. 1. You can see that candy go right in. One more time. One more time.
I blink.
You blink. That's why we're doing it. One more time. Because of you. Here we go. That's great. Don't keep moving around. You're hiding behind his head. I don't see you. This way. Yeah, I want to see you. Come on. Come on closer. That's it. Here we go.
David, you already know.
Right now, so nice.
That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you stay in my heart. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Are they here? You ready? Come see me, Danny, Sarah, and the star of tonight, David! Please give them a nice big hand. 1, 2, 3, 4! משיח, משיח, אוי 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 אוי. ואף על פי שמתמהמה עם כל זה חכה לו בכל יום שיבוא. ואף על פי שמתמהמה עם כל זה חכה לו בכל יום שיבוא. הוא שיבוא, הוא שיבוא, הוא שיבוא, הוא שיבוא. משיח, משיח, אוי 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 אוי. משיח, 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 אוי 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 אוי. משיח, 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 אוי 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 אוי. משיח, 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 אוי 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 אוי. משיח, 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 אוי 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 אוי. Mashiach, 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 oy 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 oy, oy 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 oy, oy 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 oy, oy 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 oy, oy 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 oy, oy 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 oy. Samchem, 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 bevine shalem. Samchem, samchem, samchem. Ladies and gentlemen, you are great and it's already beginning. Kindly find your seat. Thank you.
I don't know what I'm going to mind. Check it out. Amen. Look at the noise, and my column, my myself, like a minore. Amen.
Look to your face. Look to your face. Look to your face. One second. That's it. Give me a smile.
David, we can only wish you the best, and may you have a happy and a healthy, long life. And I'm sure your family will get a lot of nachas from you. You're a very special young man, and we all love you. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, David. Whatever Uncle Herbie said, I say the same. We're very proud of you.
I want to wish you the best of everything, and I'm sure you will get a lot of honors and everything else in your life because you deserve it.
Davidu, you've been a great source of nachas to your family up to now, but I know that just the beginning, or someday, you're going to make them real proud of you, and I'm proud of you right now.
Mazel tov, David. Looks as though you really did magic with all these lovely centerpieces. And from here on, it'll be good luck and a wonderful future.
Mazel tov. Congratulations. We're having a lot of fun, and thank you for having us. Bye-bye.
I can assure you, Grandpa Marvin is very proud of you. Mazel tov.
What am I supposed to... You said a word, mazel? What does that mean? Oh, that's for David. David who? Do you know David? What wedding is this? Is this a wedding? Oh, this is a mitman. Oh, no, a Shabtai. It's one of those Israeli kids, right?
All right.
That's an Israeli. Oh, David Yehuda Shabtai, right? Oh, David, Mazel Tov. You survived your father. You survived your mother. You're on to bigger and better things. Someday you'll be emancipated. I wish you the best.
Hi, David. You know, your parents know how to throw a great party. Really very, very nice. And I'm proud of everybody. Mazel tov and be happy.
Hi, David, Bobby, Gabi. We wish you much mazal and happiness. I just want you to know that I gave up $500, which is really, really hard for me, okay? But I gave it up because I really wanted to be here badly with my family. But I'll get you back for this. Mazel tov.
David, we wish you mazel tov. We're very proud of you. And you should only know from happy things in your life.
דוד, הרבה מזל, תגדל, תהיה ילד טוב, אתה ילד טוב, לא צריך להגיד את זה. שיהיה לך הרבה מזל, ולאבא שלך זה לא המטוס, אני מצפה לעוד ארוחה, לא על חשבון המטוס. מזל טוב, עד 120.
David, again, Mazel Tov, love you, many, many more birthdays.
David, one more time, we love you, Mazal Tov.
Glad moving to the president, so let's say a few words.
Am I on? All right. It's like part of the family. It's like almost like one family, and we really enjoying this simcha. We should only have more simchas together.
The bill will come in the mail.
Right. Right. That was 6 minutes. Minimum.
Not considering phone calls.
Hi, Arlene Anthony saying Mazal Tov. David, you look fantastic. Everyone's gorgeous. It's a beautiful night. Of course, we miss Uncle Marvin, but that's out of our hands. The point is that it's wonderful. It's a happy occasion. We're so happy to be here with you. We hope to share many, many more happy occasions with you. It should always be good health and all good things. Mazel Tov.
Not to repeat, but I'm sorry I couldn't hear what Arlene was saying because of beautiful music playing in the background. But Bobby and Gabi, it's a pleasure to be here. Mazel Tov, all the best to you and the family. We should always share happy occasions together. Mazel Tov again. Bye-bye.
Bobby and Gabi. Seems like yesterday when you were coming back from Israel with David, and here you are, 13 years later. It's wonderful to share simchas together. Happiness always.
This is my big chance to wish David, Bobby, Gabi, Hilda, the whole family, Mazel Tov. Have a lot of nachas from David. He's a great kid. Mazel Tov. We should share many more simchas together.
Hi, David. Mazel Tov on your Bar Mitzvah. We wish you the best of luck.
and much happiness. And Joanne, Joanne, what do you have to say? Joanne says it all. Oh, here she is.
Hi, David. Mazel tov on your Bar Mitzvah and many, many happy more years as a nice young man.
Hi, David. Mazal tov on your Bar Mitzvah. Congratulations and best of luck in the future. Your turn.
Hi, David. Mazel tov to you from all of us, from Lauren, from Arya and Cascade, and myself. We wish you only the best. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
I'm so surprised. David, hi. It's your cousin Bruce and Karine. We just want to wish you a mazel tov, and we hope you and your family and parents, Gabi, Bobby, mazel tov, and we hope much happiness and nachas for you and for the entire family.
Mazel tov, Bobby and Gabi and all the boys and little Sarah and Hilda and everybody. It's wonderful to be here and celebrate the simcha with you and the beautiful family. It's a beautiful party. You have lovely children, and we hope to celebrate many more simchas together.
Okay, now I can talk.
Why not a CBS?
Huh?
Why not a CBS?
It's not CBS, it's NBC. And we're having a marvelous time here with my dear girlfriend, Hilda Mittman. And I can't think of a more delightful woman to be with in an evening like this, except my darling wife over here, Selma, this gorgeous blonde. Phil, it's time for you to say a few words, a few hundred words.
What did you say, dear? You said I should behave myself? This is very normal. It is such a pleasure to come up from Coral Springs, Florida, to be with my friends. And they are all my friends and loved ones. I could think of no greater simcha to visit than to be with David on his Bar Mitzvah, because I was there when he was born. Thank you. I was not. No, I was not. I was not. It has been my wife's ambition all her life to correct me whenever I'm wrong. And I find out throughout the years that I am always wrong. Cut it.
I'm sorry for anything he said. I'm having a wonderful time at David's Bar Mitzvah with all my beautiful friends and family, and I wish him lots of luck in the future.
David, mazel tov. We're so very proud of you. You were always a very special boy, beautiful, bright, and kind. Tonight, you're outstanding. We wish you a lifetime of good health, much happiness, and may you continue to bring so much nachas to our entire family.
I'd like to say amen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fine.
I'm hungered for your time. A long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you Now, ladies and gentlemen, everybody face me. Everybody face me. Everybody, your hands up. Follow the dancer. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, all your love. Follow the dancer, angel face. I love your smile, love your ways. I love your style. What can I do to get closer to you? Stop playing games. I love these days. Don't make this price. Don't ask me when. Just on my way. Simply kiss me and say, everybody, hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart. Give me your heart. Give me hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart. Give me your heart. Give me all your love, all your love. With your head up in the sky, every day you're walking by. What can I do to get closer to you? Stop letting, don't waste your time. Although your dreams are matching mine. No use to play hide and seek for a week. Everybody, hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, all your love. Follow them. Let's see your Romeo, your Wonder Boy, and your Super Champ. Let's take it to the Milky Way. On a holiday, follow me. Why don't you follow me? Why don't you follow me? Just on my way, simply kiss me and say, hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me. Give me the glasses. You want glasses? Everybody ready for lambada? Lambada. hot, hot. Are you hot?
Are you sad? Okay.
You want to dance the horror or you want something slow? Slow?
Chinese lambada.
And I love you so. People ask me how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life can be. Life begin again. The day you took my hand. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadows follow me, and the night one sets me free. And I won't let the evil get me down. Now that you are around me. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. ובאו העובדים בארץ אשור והנידחים בארץ מצרים. ובאו העובדים בארץ אשור והנידחים בארץ מצרים. והשתחוו לשם בהר הקודש, והשתחוו לשם בהר הקודש. והשתחוו לשם בהר הקודש, והשתחוו לשם בהר הקודש. בירושלים, 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 בירושלים. ובאו העובדים בארץ אשור והנידחים בארץ מצרים. ובאו העובדים בארץ אשור והנידחים בארץ מצרים. והשתחוו לשם בהר הקודש, והשתחוו לשם בהר הקודש, והשתחוו לשם בהר הקודש, והשתחוו לשם בהר הקודש. בירושלים, 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 בירושלים. One more time, בירושלים. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You are great.
Phil, why doesn't Phil have a little soup himself?
Dear Bobby, Gabi, David, this is just wonderful. Stanley and I are sitting and enjoying ourselves. We're dancing and enjoying ourselves, and all because of David. We're happy. We're proud of you. We were proud of you on Shabbos at your Bar Mitzvah, and tonight also. We hope we will continue to see you grow into a successful young man, and that we should all shep nachas together. Mazel tov.
David, Bobby, Gabi, Mazel Tov, Mabruk. Here's wishing you health and wealth and a time to enjoy both. You're a wonderful family, and we should continue to celebrate Simchas together in the future.
Bobby and Gabi, lots of good luck. Have a lot of nachas from David. He's a wonderful boy. And see me there, the whole crew. Your children are wonderful children. Hilda looks terrific. I know we're into those dresses you're wearing. It's fantastic. Everything is just the greatest thing. They picked the right caterer. And I miss Marvin. Okay.
Oh, we all wish you a happy Mazel Tov. This is a beautiful... David Yehuda. Yes, that's the... We wish you this. It's a wonderful affair. One more question. What time tomorrow? We loved coming here. It was lovely. And may only have simchas. It's on behalf of all of us right here at the table. Mickey Freeman saying good night.
You have to get credit.
David, we want to wish you a very, very hearty Mazel Tov, and we're thrilled to be here and celebrate this wonderful occasion with you. Lots of good luck.
I'm glad to be here at this wedding. Who's is it a wedding? Oh, it's David's Bar Mitzvah, and lots of luck. I have a great time in your life, and that's boring, right? Marry a rich girl, Jewish rich girl, okay? And may all your ups and downs be under the quilt. Wait a minute, cut that out.
Point to him or me? To me. David, Mazel Tov, and congratulations.
Mazel Tov, and thank you for inviting us to the wedding.
David, Mazel Tov, and we'll wish you the very, very best. And it's really been a pleasure watching you grow up, and we look forward to attending your wedding and watching you continue to grow. And don't mind anything that Stanley Morgan-Besser says.
Just to wish you Mazel Tov, and I hope we will have in the future years have a lot of nachas from you. And just keep it up. Thank you.
I'm Marilyn's baby sister. Should I repeat it?
I'm Marilyn's baby sister.
I'm Marilyn's baby sister.
10 years younger. 10 years younger.
10 years younger.
Right. Say Mazel Tov.
David, Mazel Tov.
דיוויד, מזל טוב. אנחנו מאחלים לך שתמשיך להיות נפלא כמו שאתה עד 120. לבריאות.
Mazel Tov, David, from Anita and Marvin. We wish your parents and you lots of simchas, and you should only be a source of nachas to them forever.
David, Mazel Tov. Your party is beautiful. May you be a source of nachas to your entire family. We're having a wonderful time. Ibra tells me I should say something for him. It's the first time. He always talks so much. But this time,
Mazel Tov, David. And your parents should have lots of nachas from you and your grandmother. We love you all.
To Gabi and Bobby, to David, Yehuda's Bar Mitzvah.
thank you for inviting us to such a wonderful simcha. Good luck and any future endeavors. Thank you. Marian.
Say something. It's not a schmutz. Say something.
I talked so much already that I don't know what to say. I wish you...
Molly, say something.
David, I wish you all the very best. You don't know what you did. You helped have us have Sandy here for Thanksgiving. Thanks so much.
This is a difficult act to follow. But Mazel Tov, I still remember the Haftarah. It was marvelous.
Hello, David. This is Ellen Zivitz. Lots of good luck and Mazel Tov, and I'm sure you're going to be a wonderful, wonderful person in the rest of your life. Take care. Bye-bye.
Mazel Tov, David. On with the magic show.
David, my wife already stole my thunder. I'm waiting for the magic show. I'll give you a Mazel Tov in advance.
David, I want to wish you nothing but the best.
Okay, I'm ready.
I've known you since you were a baby. Your grandfather and I were very good friends. We enjoyed ourselves whenever we got together, and I enjoyed seeing you grow up to this stage. And I hope we'll have a tremendous amount of nachas in the future. You'll be all right. You're a fantastic child. Wish you mazel and the best of everything.
Hi, David. You have the greatest bar mitzvah. You have a great bar mitzvah. We're very happy to enjoy it with you. Happy to enjoy it with you.
Mazel Tov to David and to Gabi and to Bobby. And you got a beautiful son. And let his life be as beautiful as he is at present. Have a lot of laches. Also to Hilda. You have the greatest grandson. Let the life be very well. Don't come in. He's terrible. He's a terrible son-in-law.
I know you since you were a little baby, and I'm sure you will become a very fine person. Mazel Tov to your parents, Bobby and Gabi, and most of all, Mazel Tov to your grandmother, Hilda. We wish all of you the very best. Jonas and Gisela.
יושב לו אי שם הדרומי, הוא הרופא כל חולים, הוא הנותן שמחה לילדים, הוא העושה משפטים. הוא בשמיים והוא היחיד, הוא הגדול הנורא, הוא האחד יצילנו מצרה. אלוקה שמור עלינו כמו ילדים, שמור נא ואל תעזור, תן לנו אור ושמחת נעורים, תן לנו כוח עוד ועוד, שמור עלינו כמו ילדים, שמור נא ואל תעזור, תן לנו אור ושמחת נעורים, תן לנו כוח עוד ועוד. רוצה אותך לראות, רוצה כולך לשמוע, שעון מראה 3, מתי כבר 8, רוצה אותך לראות, רוצה כולך לשמוע, אי שם אני טועה, אי שם אני קורא, אי שם אני טועה, אי שם אני קורא, הולך משם, חוזר לשם, רונה, מפה לשם, רונה, הולך לשם, רונה, חוזר לשם, רונה, מפה לשם, רונה, רונה שלי את רונה, רונה שלי רונה, רונה אותך אוהב, אבא אלך ישובה, עם געגועים בלב, רונה שלי רונה, רונה אותך אוהב, אבא אלך ישובה, עם געגועים בלב, הולך משם, חוזר לשם, מפה לשם, חוזר לשם, חוזר לשם, מפה לשם, רונה שלי את רונה. מפה לשם, רונה שלי רונה, הלילה, לילה, לילה, שמחה גדולה, לילה, הלילה, לילה, לילה, שמחה גדולה, לילה, הלילה, הלילה, שמחה גדולה, לילה, הלילה, הלילה, סרטנה חלווה לילה.
So I understand we have some Persian people here. We have requests. Come on, I want to see all the Persian. Clap your hands.
Shabbat nacimiento bien lano. Ara bye bye, ara bye 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 bye, ara bye bye, bye 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 bye, ara bye bye, ara bye 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 bye, ara bye bye, bye 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 bye. Another Persian song, or we can start. One more go to Sangam. Gabi, עוד אחד פרסי. It's enough? You ask me for a million English. You like rap music? Oh, we're gonna do some rap music for you. Right now, kids, everybody, kindly find your seat because we have some speeches. After the speeches, we're gonna play some games if you want, and then we...
Hello, one. Bobby and I would like to welcome you this evening to the Washington Hotel for David's Bar Mitzvah celebration. Many of you were with us last month as David read the Torah and became a Bar Mitzvah. We were very proud of him and how beautifully he read the Torah. We are now going to have a few short speeches. First, I would like to call upon my oldest son, who is lovable, bright, sensitive, handsome, creative, magical, and just what we always wanted to a first child to be. David, בבקשה. Enjoy the show.
First off, I'd like to thank all of you who were with me as I read the Torah on becoming a Bar Mitzvah. For those of you who were not there, my parasha was Parashat Noach. Many of you know the story of Noach, but I will repeat it anyhow. Hashem tells Noach that he will bring a flood upon the earth. Hashem says that he will make the flood dig through 3 tvachim, 1 foot beneath the surface of the earth. Our Chachamim ask, why does Hashem destroy the earth if it is the humans who sin? The Midrash tells a story of a king who makes a wedding for his son. Suddenly, before the chuppah, his son died. The king threw all of the decorations on the floor and left. Later, when asked about his actions, he answered that he made the ceremony for his son, and now that he is not there, why does he need a ceremony? Similarly, Hashem said that he made the earth for humans, and if humans are not there, why does he need the earth? After building the ark, the Mabul, the flood, occurred. The Torah says, Vayehi l'shivat hayamim, and it was for the 7 days. Why did Hashem wait 7 days? Rav says that Hashem was mourning the death of Metushelach, to teach us that the mourning for tzaddikim postpones oncoming troubles. Noach stayed in the ark for many days. After that, Noach sent out the raven to see if a landing spot was near. The raven simply flew around the ark. Noach realized that the raven was not pure enough to accomplish this mission. 7 days later, Noach sent out the dove, just like the one that I have right here. During its first flight, the dove couldn't find anything. However, Noach did not give up and sent out the dove a second time. This teaches us that we must not give up when attempting to reach a goal. This time, the dove brought back an olive twig. How did the dove bring back a twig when all of the plants were wiped out? Hashem opened the gates of Gan Eden, and there the dove found the twig. Our Chachamim ask, of all the fruit branches the dove could have brought back, why did she choose the bitter olive twig? The answer is a message which the dove tried to convey to Noach, that she would rather get her food from Hashem, even though it is bitter, than from the hands of Noach. After landing, Noach was blessed by Hashem. Noach later planted a vineyard, drank wine, and became drunk. Cham saw his father when he was unclothed. When Noach sobered, he wanted to curse his son, Cham. Realizing that Hashem blessed him and his sons, Noach's curse would have no effect. Noach decided to curse Cham's son, Canaan. He cursed Canaan that he should be a slave to his brothers. Many, many years later, the Africans accused the Jews in the court of Alexander the Great, saying that the land Canaan belonged to them. They claimed that the name of Canaan is the same name as that of their forefathers. A man named Geviha ben Pesita took the stand for the Jews. This man asked the Africans on what they based their accusation. They replied that they based it on the scriptures. This man presented another part from the scriptures which contradicts their claim. He said that Noach cursed Canaan, the African's forefather, that he should be a slave to his brothers. Even if the land Canaan belonged to the Africans, which it didn't, it is truly not theirs. Anything a slave owns belongs to his master, so the land really belongs to the Jews. When Alexander the Great asked for a reply, the Africans requested 3 days to think it over. Before the time was over, the Africans fled from the court. The Parsha then discusses the genealogy of Noach's descendants. It finally comes to a part where all of the people gather in the valley of Bavel. They wanted to build a tower. The Midrash says that there were 3 reasons for this. The first was to escape in case of another flood. The second reason was to wage war against Hashem. And the third reason was to be a center of idol worship. Hashem was very angry and decided to punish these people. He mixed up all the languages, and everyone spoke a different language. Before the Mabul, before the Migdal Bavel, and before Hashem punished all the people, all of the people spoke the same languages in the same way that all of these ropes are the same length. But when they came all together to build Migdal Bavel, and Hashem punished them, they all spoke different languages, just like all of these ropes are different sizes. The Midrash shows that Hashem punished all of the people midah keneged midah, measure for measure. The people who wanted to build Migdal Bavel, the Tower of Bavel, to escape another flood were scattered around the globe. Those who wanted to wage war against Hashem were turned into monkeys, demons, and spirits. Those who wanted the tower to be a center of idol worship were punished through confusion of languages. I would like to thank everyone who has helped me through my life. I would like to thank my parents very dearly. They were always there whenever I needed them. They were always there to give me advice or help me in any way. My parents have guided me through my life, and I am very grateful to them. I would also especially like to thank my grandmother. She, too, is always there whenever I need her. She helps me when my parents are not there. She is always just a phone call away. She is the best, and I thank her very much. I would also like to thank my grandfather, Papi, Alav Shalom, very, very much, who helped me become the person that I am today. My grandparents in Israel could not attend this evening, but they are very important to me. They have helped me in very many ways, and I would like to thank them too. I would also like to thank all of my aunts and uncles who have helped me in my life. Let me switch to Hebrew to thank my relatives who traveled here from Israel. אני רוצה להודות לכל המשפחה שבאה מישראל להיות איתי בבר מצווה שלי. Thank you all and have a great time.
Upon a man who not only is the rabbi of our shul, Kingsway Jewish Center, but also someone who has been a family friend for many years. Rabbi Milton Paulin, please.
Thank you, Gabi. David finished his remarks by saying, have a good time. I don't know whether he meant what I'm going to say to you or he meant the party. At any rate, when the band leader announced that we're going to have some speeches, someone sitting near me said, "Oi." So I promise you I'll speak very briefly. I won't use props when I talk. And I can't perform any magic tricks. I happen to have been aware of the fact that David was going to include some tricks in his talks because early on when we talked about what David was going to say, he indicated as much to me, and we talked a little bit about the halachot, the laws pertaining to magic. Now, the Torah prohibits certain kinds of magic, the kinds that were used by idolaters, people who believed in all kinds of spirits and things of that sort. The Torah says, it introduces this section with the words, Tamim tiyeh im Hashem Elokecha, you should be wholehearted, complete, trusting in God alone. I would like to say those words to David for one reason. He spoke about Noach, and Noach began by sending out a raven, Vayishalach es ha'orev. Noach then sent out a dove, Vayishalach et hayonah. And interestingly enough, there is a connection between David's parsha, which he read for us so beautifully in Shul, and the parsha that we're going to read this week. Because if you talk about sending, the parsha this week begins also with sending. Vayishlach Yaakov malachim lefanav. Yaakov sent angels before him, malachim mamash. I would say just one word, that when one is tamim im Hashem Elokecha, if one is wholehearted with God, then he doesn't have to send out a raven, he doesn't have to send out a dove, he can send out angels. And David is that kind of a boy who is tamim. His whole personality is a personality of tamimut, of wholesomeness, and of wholeheartedness. And we look forward to his sending not only the doves and the ravens and the rope tricks, but also sending out malachim, angels, who will accompany him and accompany us throughout all of our lives. I want to extend best wishes of Mazel Tov for my wife and for myself, not only to David and to the whole family, to Bobby and to Gabi and to Hilda and to the entire family, and we should always be together for smachot and nachat. Mazel Tov.
Earlier I mentioned we're going to have some short speeches. I made a mistake. I meant short speakers. No, that we're talking about the next. Next, I'd like to introduce you to the person that's responsible for this celebration. She's planning this evening for approximately 13 years. And we have been sleepless in Brooklyn. my wife, my best friend. Bobby, please.
Just a minute, the glasses. Before the glasses.
One more.
Now the bifocals. "12 years ago, many of us gathered here to celebrate a bar mitzvah. What made this bar mitzvah so special was that the bar mitzvah boy was my 83-year-old grandfather. You see, on the occasion of Papa's 83rd birthday, our family celebrated by making him a second bar mitzvah. In the Navi it says that King David lived until the age of 70, which was considered a good life. Therefore, it is custom to celebrate a second bar mitzvah at the age of 83. Although Papa was the star of the evening, David, at the age of 1 year, managed to steal the spotlight. David came to think of this celebration as a party for his first birthday because David and my grandfather shared a birthday. Papa even referred to David as his birthday partner. At the end of that wonderful party, Gabi and I looked at each other and wondered, how will we top this? How can we celebrate David's second, third, fourth, and subsequent birthdays? With some ingenuity and creativity, we've joyously celebrated each additional year with its own party or celebration. And David, even though you no longer wear your blue velour overalls or that same Superman sleeper, I will always remember how you shone on that special night 12 years ago and on every day and night during these past 13 years. Being Papa's first great-grandchild was both a privilege and a treat, but the icing on the cake was the fact that David was Marvin and Hilda's first grandchild. Till this day, David's grandmother, Mama, is still the president and founder of the David Shabtai fan club. If anyone has a few free hours, Mama can fill you in on all of the details of joining this elite club. Her love for David, as well as for all of her grandchildren, cannot be quantified with words. Only her actions can demonstrate the extent of her loving relationship with David, his siblings, and their cousins. David has a magical talent for capturing the hearts of those people who are closest to him. This is a trait that he inherited from his grandfather, Papi, Zechrono Livracha. Anyone who knew my father always admired the special relationship that David shared with his grandfather. David and Papi truly spent quality time together wherever they were, whether sitting together in shul, hitting golf balls, or riding on the Staten Island ferry. Their mutual love and respect was obvious to all of us. And as we gather here to celebrate David's becoming a bar mitzvah, we can't help but feel the loss of the patriarch of our Mittman family. Even though we cannot see him, we all feel Papi's presence at this special party. And if he is here, we know that Papa must be here with us too. We all remember their contributions in molding David into the fine young man that we see here tonight. On the other side of the Atlantic are David's other grandparents, his Saba and Savta. Although David does not get to spend as much time with them as he would like, the times he has spent with them have been special. His Saba and Savta have taught him how to obey the Torah, while at the same time stressing the relationships between siblings and also the importance of family. I will never forget when David was 2 years old and we visited his Israeli grandparents for Pesach, how he convinced these two elderly, quiet people to sit on the couch and pretend that he was the pilot flying them to America. He gave out instructions, and if they wanted to move around, they had to ask his permission. Gabi and I have watched David grow from a cute, verbal, bright, and imaginative child into a handsome, verbal, bright, and creative young man. David, we are now and have always been very proud of you. You and your brothers and sister are our shining stars, the ones who make us smile and brighten up our lives. We want to thank you for enriching our lives. David, we know that you are a tough act to follow, but each of your brothers and your sister are individuals with their own personalities and special endearing traits, and we love all of you. Gabi and I would also like to thank all of our friends and relatives for being here to help us celebrate this milestone occasion in David's life. We appreciate all of you being here, especially those who have traveled from faraway places like Israel, Florida, and Chicago, and even from nearby, from Brooklyn, Queens, and Connecticut. May we share many more simchas together. Happy birthday, David. We love you.
Guys, I'm sorry, I've made a mistake before, but the short speakers, that's going to be next. Simi and Danny have been anxiously waiting this evening, not because they wanted to wear tuxedos, but because they wanted to take revenge at David. Simi and Danny.
Welcome you here to the Washington for David's special day. We're glad you're here to celebrate in a very magical way. We know that tonight's Wrestling Survivor Series is the highlight on TV. We all have to party here, just like me. And before David bores you all with his super magic tricks, we want to tell you a bit of him, his humor, and his shtick. Now, I am into sports and wish my older brother had similar likes. I want to discuss RBIs and fouls while he'd make me disappear or take a hike. David's busy with his books and preparing for his classes, while I'm busy with all the teams playing their hits and their passes. We share a bedroom, and that's no easy feat. But on two things we agree. Donnie's our major pain in the neck, and Sarah's a special treat. David calls me a pain in the neck. Let me give you the reason for this. It's only 'cause of me that he can't eat his delicious tuna fish. So David wrestled me on Friday night, body slamming me to the floor, accidentally tripping me as I try escaping out the door. His teachers all love him as he aces every test. All he accomplishes is to get us to try our best. They say we are the Maziks, the major troublemakers. We say David's too good to be true. He's most probably a faker. But if we search deep in our hearts, we know it's really true. David is the leader of all of us, guiding us to be through and through. And it's you, David, we thank you tonight for being so special, for being a great brother, for had you turned out to be a troublesome one, who knows if Mommy and Nana would ever have another one. 1, 2, 3. David, we love you.
Can I use this also? I'd like to thank the Washington Hotel, Elaine and Stanley, Vivian and Bernie, Joyce and Les for outdoing themselves and making the best parties our family have had. Let me just address my family in Hebrew, just for 2 minutes, please. טוב, עכשיו כששאר האורחים באמת לא מבינים על מה אנחנו מדברים, אפשר גם לזרוק כמה בדיחות מהגשש. אבל ברצינות, בבי ואני רוצים להודות לאחי יוסי, לאחותי מיכל ולגיסי מאיר, שהוא כבר הרבה שנים לא רגיס, אלא אח. תודה מיוחדת לכם שעשיתם את כל הדרך כדי להשתתף איתנו בשמחתנו. We're going back to English. I must add a special word of thanks to my mother-in-law, Hilda, for always being there for me. Even though people make mother-in-law jokes, I have the only nicest things to say about my mother-in-law. Thank you, Mama. This evening would not be completed without me saying thank to my father-in-law, Marvin, Zichrono Livracha. Marvin was always there for me, especially since the time I arrived from Israel. He guided me, he taught me many things about business as well as about becoming active in the shul and the importance of giving tzedakah. He was always there to offer his love and support, and he always knew how much of a father he was to me. Okay, guys, enough speeches. Now we'll try to enjoy the evening, and let's hope that in 3 years, for Simi's Bar Mitzvah, we'll see you all again here. True. Does that mean that Bobby has to start shopping now for Simi's Bar Mitzvah? Thank you all.
Clap your hands. hand. Come on, clap your hand. Shake your booty, clap your hand. Girls, come on, girls, move. Move. Coca-Cola. Tough game. Back to your places. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap your hand. Clap your hand, come on. Are you ready? Pepsi Cola. Coca-Cola. Pepsi Cola. Aha. You are out. Say bye-bye. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coca-Cola. Pepsi Cola. Coca-Cola. Pepsi Cola. One more chance. Touch the floor. No, you didn't. Go back to the beginning. Go to the end of the line, the beginning of the line. Out. Lower, lower. Out. Out, out. Okay. You touch the floor, you're out. Out, out. This way, out. Touch the floor, you're out. 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 Nice. Touch the floor, out. She didn't touch the floor? Oh, okay, okay. Go to the beginning of the line, kids. Go to the beginning of the line. Out. Because I said so. Out. Out.
David, it's been a pleasure watching you grow up and also watching the special relationship that you developed with Avi. I hope that you two guys are as close together right throughout all of your days together, and you remember these fun times you had growing up. I can't believe that you're going to be coming over to our house tonight. I'm going to be able to call you a bar mitzvah, and when you eat over, we'll be able to have mizuman together. You're a wonderful kid. Mazel tov. Have many, many years of happiness and success.
Mazel tov. We're very lucky to have friends like you. David, we're very proud of you and the whole family. We love you.
Oh. I'm here to wish Mazel Tov to Bobby and Gami. It's our pleasure to be here. Should I sing, Renee? Sing? I'd sacrifice anything, come what might. My chance, put a mic in my phone. But anyway, Mazel Tov, and may we always get together for smachot. And this is a beautiful thing. As I pass this microphone down, and it's going to take you 5 years to see all these movies, by the way. But
Mazel Tov, David, Bobby, and Gabi. Many, many happy returns of the day.
Bobby and Gabi, we'd like to wish you Mazel Tov. David, you did a wonderful job reading the Parsha, and
Your speech tonight was wonderful. It's our pleasure to be here sharing in this simcha. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, David. You were fabulous on your Shabbos, and you were even better tonight. May your family have only nachas and simcha from you. Thank you for inviting us to your party.
And yes, I do have a happy bathtub.
Simchas like these come around only once, and if we can't celebrate them, what can we celebrate?
Mazel tov, David.
David and Gabi and Bobby and Bobby and Lavi and Shmabi and the whole family of Mazel Tov. We're very happy to be here. We're having a wonderful time, and thank you.
Mazel tov to our whole family.
Mazel tov, Bobby. You did a wonderful job. You should have lots of nachas from David and the ganze mishpacha.
To Gabi and Bobby, Mazel tov for David Bar Mitzvah. I hope he'll grow up and be healthy, wealthy, a lot of prosperity. And we'll see him Chatan. We hope we'll be in his wedding soon. Thank you.
And then David is going to make a wish. David lighted all the candles. Let's call Grandma Hilda. Wait. Everybody smile.
Turn around, children. Look up. Okay, everybody look this way. I can't see Grandma. Pictures. One more time.
One more picture.
I see Sarah. One.
One more time.
Okay, stay there. Stay there. Children, turn around so I can stand in front of Arya.
Okay, Marissa Roy, make a wish.
Big wish, David.
Yeah, you have to say it in the microphone.
Not telling.
What's her name? Okay, when you grow up, you want to have expensive car, right? Tell everybody what kind of car and how many of them do you want?
Mercedes, 10.
10 Mercedes, Daddy. You have to work overtime. Okay, now the whole family together. You're gonna blow out the candles. Can I have drum roll? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. Rock and roll time. Let's do it. Come on, everybody.
Wonderful. That's right. 1, 2, and Sarah. Sarah. Barney. Okay, here we go. Here we go. One more time. One more time. Looking this way. Okay.
Get nasty, get naughty, and if you want to, crack a 40. But don't drink it if you're driving. Word of up, y'all, I ain't jiving. Just kicking and popping, making you wiggle it. Just a little bit. And now you're partying like you never partied before. You jumping up and down like crazy on the dance floor. You getting busy like a bee, and that's the truth. I got a feeling there's a fire. Wiggle it, just a little bit. I wanna see you wiggle it, just a little bit. As it moves, wiggle it, just a little bit. I wanna see you wiggle it, just a little bit. As it moves. Oh yeah, clap your hand. Come on, everybody, clap your hand. Let's make a circle. Oh, 1 line, 2 lines, okay. Next couple, go again. Go to the other side of the line. Don't be shy.
The whip, I snap, attack, front to back, in this thing called rap. Nigga like a shovel, rhyme double on the heavenly level. Bang the bass, turn up the treble. Back to back, take it right all the time. 714, live, divine. Maniac, radiac, winning the game. I'm the lyrical Jesse James. When my voice goes through the rest of the microphone that I am holding, probably with the lyrics on the damn piece, that they all snap. Don't be the police, you'll try to say that your voice is sick, so please, stay or come back, or I will attack, and you don't want that. Can't touch this.
I'd like to thank my parents, Mom, Dad, Abba. I really like to thank you for putting this thing together. It was really lots of fun. I want to thank you, Mama, very much. You're always there when I need you, and also in helping put this thing together. I'd like to thank Rita and Shmaria, who also helped my mom, who also helped you, Mom, put this whole thing together. I really had a great time. I'd like to thank everyone who I forgot to thank. Thank you, Abba, Mommy. Thank you, everyone. I had a really great time. And anyone I forgot to thank, sorry. Thank you. Bye.
Nafshi